Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Baron here, taking out my Japanese, and we are on Domination Stalingrad. I'm in my premium Corsair for the Japanese, in the hopes that I might just be able to do quite well and rack up a little bit better experience boosts and lion boosts. So I'm currently taking a break from studies. You have probably seen the video where I said that currently I'm in a very busy 2 to 3 weeks of my life, and this is actually currently a labor of love of mine. You could say a hobby of sorts, making YouTube videos, gameplay, putting them up, and just kind of checked my progress, and I realized that it is going to take me what feels like an eternity to level up in this game. I looked at converting real or converting free experience. I think I'm like at level 10 right now with the USA, and to convert up to level 15 would cost me like 25 bucks, which is interesting in that it seems like, looking back, I wish this was a purchasable game. I think this is why these free-to-play business models are so successful, because you commit a lot of time into the game and you spend some money, and then you just figure, hey, I've already done a lot right now, so why not do a little bit more? And they just get you money, man. They get your money. However, I'm not really inclined to spend too much more. What is this guy doing? Is he bombing or is he crashing? He is in fact bombing. The Conquer. Yeah, so I'm really hoping there's a good... I mean, I was a little spoiled, I think it's safe to say, with 1.27. Man, tell you what, gunners really shred you up, even something like a Corsair. I just can't sit on his tail. That, I guess, is fine. Someone looks like they're closing on me. Yeah, someone is, but where are they? Oh, scheisse. Alright, time to dodge Mr. Air Cobra, but he is right on my 6. And it's not looking good. So we kicked a field goal. Oh man, that Buffalo's can't really shake too much with a Corsair. There's just no true maneuverability. I mean, when compared to like a Spitfire. Man, I tell you what, I could really use help. Come on. Time to crash land. Now, why does it do that? That was rather frustrating.
Take him down.
Sup, soup?
Defend the base.
Alright, what is our next aircraft? We'll take out the A6M3.
Someone attack him.
But yeah,
Protect the base.
I mean, here's the thing. This is a game where I think in hindsight you'd much rather just pay even 50, 60 bucks and just unlock everything and be able to play everything. And I'm wondering if this whole progress system, the whole grind, is what gets people playing I mean, does a game company really, are they really concerned about how much time you play or how much money you spend on the game? But how much money is the average player spending? That's what I'm really kind of curious about. Wow, we are bereft of all of our ground targets. The enemy has a bunch. Yeah. I mean, if the average player spends less than 50 bucks, granted War Thunder will be 3 tiers. I'm wondering what the longevity of this game will be. That will be interesting to find out. Alright. Got ourselves into a bit of a dogfight here. Now we are chasing down this wildcat, Mr. Golem. Alright, he's on fire, but is that enough to put him into the ground? It sure looks like it. So we can escape or bushwhack. The damn air cobras. You know, that is one plane, come to think of it, that I don't think I've played since this new mini patch. Should check that out, see how it plays. Come on, need my cannons. Ooh. Man, where is that fire coming from? Right on top of me. Oh, scheisse. It's not good. We gotta get back to the old base. Honestly. Alright, this is where squirreliness just really starts confusing me. See, look at what's going on, huh? Why do you, like, I'm a dead plane. Is attempting to land but likely crashing even worth it at this point? I mean, what in, I mean, honestly, what's going on here? I'm not, okay, so for context, I am not doing these squirrely little maneuvers. You know what, screw this, man. I've noticed that there's a big drop in, not a big drop. There's a noticeable drop in number of players recently. Not. So, question of the day is, who is currently enjoying the Japanese aircraft? You can kind of get an assumption. I mean, most people can admit that the Zeros were some of the best aircraft in World War II. Guess that was a kill poach right there, but you know what? Beggars cannot be choosers at this moment in time. But I mean, the player base for the Japanese is severely wanting. At one point, all 5 nations were playable in a historical battle, and prior to that, you know, it would kind of cycle on and off, giving you availability of 2 and 2, or, you know, 1 Axis power, 1 Allied power, and they would alternate. And then they allowed all 5, but even in that, there was a very small amount that were playing as the Japanese. And I think, I mean, you see a lot of people playing the Yaks. Good, I cannot turn. Cannot turn. That was just weird. Well, I mean, it's a struggle to pilot and turn this aircraft. Yep. Alright. So yeah, who's enjoying the Japanese? And has anyone else really noticed the fact that so few people play Japanese even in arcade mode? And historical battle is not really even an option. And I think if you look around with the majority of people, I mean, you have a lot of people in your Cobras. A fair amount of those. A lot more people are playing the BF-109s. Though that was kind of a staple of Germany, so if you're a Germany player, chances are you will be flying that at the lower tiers. Alright, we need someone we can hit. Just like one of these two guys. And my cannons are down. Can't really turn since... I would pull the trigger if I could get my reticle on target. But it is quite difícil. Muy difícil. Wow, that was... Yeah, trying to turn... I mean, that's stupid. I try to use my manual roll using my keyboard keys, and it doesn't... It's very sluggish. Now, if I just turn the mouse, it's much more responsive. That doesn't make sense. So I would appreciate if that was fixed. That was just some terrible aim. Alright, where's that guy at? Really wonder how those maneuvers happen sometimes. Overload the G-forces. And another assist. Who feels like there's... Seems my team's just rolling in victory right now. Yeah. I mean, there's... Was this just a straight out slaughter? It was a slaughter. Now there's only one guy way over there, probably trying to capture. So, moral of the story. I was a big fan of Japan. Like their maneuverability, but they're quite wonky right now. So it feels. Good. Keep the game going, Mr. ME410. And hopefully I will get another kill on this HE112. My issue right now is just getting into the... keeping my cursor maneuvering. For an aircraft that was supposed to be one of the most maneuverable ones, I find it odd that it is not like that. Alright. That was manual turning. Now don't get an assist. Watch what's gonna happen. Yeah. I chew this guy up and I get an assist. You look rather chewed up. So assists are a big problem. Although you get a lot more, it feels like you get a lot more credit for assists. It's just, man. So I will term this the Japanese struggle. Well, hello. Look at that. Another plane that will be rather difficult to fly. And for the small price of everything you have and more. So we did our daily doubles. See, now I feel like this was rather crafty. This used to be here. And now it's kind of tucked up there, and I think most people, I don't know, maybe they just did that, but I mean that basically means your daily double. So I would have gotten 22,000 experience. I got 44,000 experience, which is pretty good. I mean, as far as 1.29 is concerned. Got a decent amount of lions, enough to you know, more than pay for any repairs I'll need, which is good, meaning we're not losing lions to play the game. So this is what I'm gonna talk about real quick. Historical battles. All 4 nations are available, save for Japan. Right? Rather interesting. That's because the player base is just too low for Japan. Now if we go to battle, look at this. How many people are playing? I'm gonna have to cancel because I don't really want to get put in a game. There's a total of 9 players right now on the US server waiting to be put in. Whereas there's a ton of Americans, and that should be expected on an American server. You got a decent amount of Russians, decent amount of Germans. Britain's kind of low, but I mean, Japan is just non-existent. There's not enough players. Now, the point I'm making is if they're fun to fly, people will fly them. And currently, next to no one is playing. Now we'll check the EU servers. No one's really playing Japanese. Still, on the EU server. Sorry I'm doing this. I just don't want to be a dick and cancel out of a game. So you're going to have to deal with my little spamming. But you get the point. Very few people. And right now it's what? About 8:32 p.m. over on the east coast of the United States. So on a Tuesday, April 23rd, at the time of filming. And it's in the evening. This should be, I don't know, I think it'd be 11,000, 15,000, something like that. Kind of in the heyday of War Thunder. And yeah, man. No one's really enjoying the Japanese, which is why no one's playing them. So I'm curious to see, hopefully in the next patch, they're going to fix this and make these Japanese aircraft really just what they were supposed to be. Highly maneuverable. Easy to maneuver. That'd be good, because what's the point of being highly maneuverable if it's difficult? Why is it that I can roll with my mouse faster than using the keyboard keys? So my little 2 cents on the Japanese. I mean, all the factions should be fun, and this is open beta, so they're gonna do it, but I'm really hoping that's one of the fixes they do in the next patch, because I mean the evidence is here. Let's check the Russian servers. 2. A lot playing the US and a lot playing US, Germany, and Russia. The top 3 in most servers. And the whole historical battle shows it, man. Everyone else but the Japanese. Sorry. So I'm Baron, and that was my 2 cents on the current state of the Japanese playability, or Japan's struggle. So thanks for watching, y'all. See y'all next time. Where's my gun? Alright, so we're gonna run to the front again. Or we are on the bicycle, yeah. Fritz likes the bicycle. We are going to do flanking bicycle maneuver. We will bike ride over here, yeah, yes. And then we shall find some pavement. And this is, woo! Trick. I go to X Games in Berlin. I so good. We're going to continue like this. And we are going to explore. Oh, this is an airfield.